Hi everybody, I got something really cool to show you. This is great. And it's one of those things that if you're a writer or a musician or anything like that, excuse me, I got a little bit of a chest cold. I am allergic to lilacs apparently. I love lilacs, but they don't love me. I've got a great story about that I'll tell you one of these days. But anyhow, this is something I bought with my own money. I wanted to show you if you're a musician, if you're somebody that's a writer, you'll know that those little weird things that you really just hit you right, those matter so much. They really do. I want to show you one. So when you have a fountain pen, and I kind of got into them, and I like things that are quality. My dad was the district supervisor of household finance and GE credit. I like quality. And there's a couple things. You want a good pen, okay? So you get the good fountain pen, you get the good ink, and you realize it won't work very well on cheap paper. Then you get like a lectern or there's different papers you can get. These Walmart ones, these Exceed ones, are really nice, and they do actually exceed. I like the dot matrix. Look at that. So you say to yourself, but they're not really something that I can just take out in the rain. I want something that gives that old school feel. And then you think I want a cover for it. This is where this company comes in. Hide and drink. That sounds like my kind of way to party. They did not in any way sponsor me. I paid with this my own money, okay? But what you get is a really nice leather. I believe this is vegetable leather. It has a great smell to it. I love the smell of leather. It's made in Mexico. It's got a really great. It's like my coat. When I first got my leather coat, I have this really awesome coat I've had for 30 years, I think it was. I don't know. Um, that's it right there. And I'll give you a keychain. Full grain leather. So I don't know if this is the vegetable or if it's the actual leather, but thing here. Stockyard Exchange. And they say that, small batch, etc., etc. Give you a nice card. You can scan. Tells you about the maker. So, Carol, thank you very much. Really personalizes. Really bespoke. Really, it's so bespoke. I love it. Uh, but it's leather, and when I'm out, be it doing stuff with poetry, cemeteries, doing whatever, I can have room for it. And when I run out of paper, just throw another one of these bad boys in, and I'm good to go. It's heavy. Like, this is heavy leather. It's not cheap. If you're looking for ultralight, you're not going to want this. You want something like people will buy the ones, I forget the company's name, leather, and then they do like the canvas, and it's a military grade. And no, I want something that's saddle grade. I want something that feels like this could have been at the OK Corral. This could have been in every one of those. Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, Chris Christopherson, Bob Dylan, Jack Kerouac. Jack Kerouac right there in his bag, sitting there waiting. And I do actually have a good many in this notebook. Um, Poems that I've written and some other things. I did some ink swabs, Oxblood, Lawrence, Blue Eel, Purple Heart, Black Swan, and Australian Roses, Majestic Blue. This is my mountain notebook. Where in my quantum eyes I measure quantum skies and burn with every path. As every route I took, I will fill it with my soul's own breath. Leave it where it belongs, full of verse and unwritten songs. Out there with this wealth, melting back upon the earth, turning back to the ground, so that it will be enough. Weary traveler, stay sound. This was actually this notebook, one of the books that I read a lot for my book, Your Alpha Wolf in. This is the actual book. So we're going to look through it. This is one of my poems. Um, handwritten. The unpublished, raw version of it. It marks it here that I actually published it. Among the hemlocks, you followed the wolf that you could keep up, ears bent down, eyes always looking forward in the snow, to his church under the hemlocks. You bled when you slid, and he caught you with his teeth that never meant to break skin. Then you were there in his darkness, in his light. Oh, I love that. This is what you need as a writer. You need something good, but you need something that's going to hold up. And if you're looking for that, well, leather's your way to go. Look at that. Now, one of the things I did take out, you see up here, they have a bookmark. And it's kind of like the Mexican blanket style of thing. It's real thick. And I cut it out. I didn't want it. But you will have to accommodate this for whatever book you put into it. So the keychain is really cute. Will I use it? Probably not, but it gives you a good swath of the leather's thickness, the use of it. 100% full grain leather. Hide and drink. And like I said, I like that I know the guy that made this. And it gives it that feel that, here's where it's traveled. Inside is a nice little card from the person who made it. So I really like this company a lot. Highly suggest this. And I only paid $20 for it. And hide and drink kind of sounds like something I can enjoy and endorse.